Good?
Oh, there you are.
Cool.
How are you doing?
I am good.
Good. How's your weekend going?
It's going really well. I got the little guy again.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's napping right now.
That's good. Sweet. Well, good thing he's asleep, so we can,
Yeah.
you know, tunnel through this.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, did you go back into Live Plan
Yeah.
and do some work in there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Can we go to your Live Plan?
Let me try and share this. Good?
Awesome.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Tintin. Hi, Tintin. Which was coming out. Allowing those who truly need. Awesome. Have you thought of a legal business name, like a doing business as name?
I have some. Where's my phone? I have a couple names that I thought of, but nothing that seems to stick out. You know, that makes me really want to like choose it. You know.
Okay.
It definitely needs to be the next step, though.
Yeah, for sure. Allowing those who truly need the help to afford it while providing the best quality product possible. Allowing those who truly need the help who can also afford it. Or for those who that cannot afford it.
Right.
Which group?
Those who need it to be able to afford it, I guess. So,
Allowing those who truly need it.
who truly need the help.
Allowing those who truly need the help and make it affordable by and providing.
Yeah.
And let's be specific about those. So the next part of this is really digging into your niche market and your target market. So allowing people that are in pain, like really define those. So we help people that are in major physical pain, or is that your target market?
Yeah, it's either pain or, you know, something mental.
Pain, anxiety. So we help people that are experiencing pain, anxiety, and discomfort that need quality, affordable CBD.
What did you say about the comfort?
Oh, we help people that are in pain, or experience pain, anxiety. We help people that are experiencing pain, anxiety, and need affordable quality CBD. Yeah, so now we help people that are experiencing pain, anxiety, and need affordable quality CBD. Does that kind of,
Yeah.
you kind of have to like find that target. So the pain point, who in the first sentence, then people will know exactly what you do.
Understood.
Okay. So problem we're solving. I will solve the affordability problem consumers have. Too many reviews say this works so well. I wish I could afford another. Yeah, problem is solving. Yes, I solved the affordability problem for consumers.
Because to me, there are quality products out there, like things really do work. But almost every single one of their companies out there charge way too much.
Okay, so I will solve the affordability problem in the CBD market. So consumers again is really broad. So let's tailor it right back down to your niche. Too many reviews say this works so well. I wish I could afford another. And then your solution is affordable. Okay. Yeah, that's a good solution, or a good problem with the solution. So the affordability problem, yes. Okay. Shortening, and then our solution, shortening the industry margins as well as formulating products that truly heal. Yes, shortening the industry margins. That sounds great. Perfect. Okay. Okay, now this is where we really need to dial in a little tighter. So you're right about this, existing CBD consumers, new CBD consumers, influencers, pets. So your target, that's great. Have you kind of looked at your demographic? Like, are you doing US only? Are you doing Oregon? Are you doing global? Have you looked at how many consumers there are, like the total market, like demographically?
I didn't know where to find that information, but it's mainly going to be in the US to start.
Okay, so I would add to this, because this, instead of this short list, click on chart. And add a market segment. So right here, and I would, if you can open another window in Google and type in total CBD users in the US. So new study, 14% of Americans use CBD. So that is great. So 1.8 billion. CBD will reach around 1.8 billion US dollars. So 1 in 7 adults use CBD. Okay. So we just need a number, like, or we could get even more finite, like we really just want to know CBD users in the US, number of CBD users, and then number of people that use CBD on their pets. And so let's see if we can get, what is 7%? How many, what is the population of the US? $32.8 billion, 328 million. Okay. Times, what'd they say, 7%?
Yeah.
So that would be 22 million people. Is your scope. So 22 million. So let's write that down. And then Google how many Americans give CBD to their pets.
I thought I heard you guys say 14% of Americans use CBD.
I think they're estimating that it's going to go up to that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
In 2021, but the current market. Oh wait, Americans spent 33 billion on pet treats. CBD. Oh, but there's no percentage there. Where's?
I think it's a fairly new demographic.
A fairly new idea.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, we'll just say it's a $22 million market. That's good. So we'll just keep it as your list. So you can actually move out of that if we're not gonna. So yeah, go back to the short list. So if you wanted to do a more extensive research study, that's what you would do for each one of these, is the existing CBD users, new CBD users, because it would be 22 million existing. They said 14%, so that means it's going to double. So it'd be like 22 million for CBD new consumers. And then influencers, I don't know, we could probably find out how many people are supporting the movement, and then pets, and then you would have a pie chart, and then it would estimate your total gross revenue sales based on what your potential market is.
Oh, okay.
But you can dig into that later. I was just showing you can change the chart, and then you can put numbers and values, and then it would give you like, oh, you can make, 22 million times $10, you could make $220 million a year if you got everyone to buy your CBD. That's pretty good. That's definitely a good demand. Okay, so you can go to continue, or competitive. Oh, good. So you did go through here. Puricana, you got your competitive landscape. Awesome. Lower price.
There's a lot. It really just comes down to price, I think. I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't really tried their product, so I don't know if it's better or not, but.
Yeah. That's good. 3 is good. And if you really, so right here is usually where we do a SWOT test. A SWOT is your strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And then you would do a SWOT on each one of your competitors. So you kind of like evaluate their operations, go to their webpage, look at their quality of content, their marketing plan, what looks like it works for them, what looks like it doesn't, what's a threat, what's an opportunity. And then you put your business right next to that and do a SWOT. Based on what their weaknesses are, you can focus maybe making that your strength. And
I like that a lot.
Yeah. So you can draw like 3 lines on a page, or you just write SWOT and then draw a line. And so at the first S is strength, and then you would write Puricana, and then what's their strength? Oh, they're popular. They have a good marketing brand. What's their weakness? They're high priced. They're kind of basic, generic, they're, and kind of go through each one of those.
Okay.
Then you understand your market at a place where most people don't take the time to understand their competitors.
Mm-hmm.
And that will really make your business so much stronger from the beginning. Let's see. Also, I have a niche definition worksheet where you really evaluate your target market, and you find out not just that they're CBD users, but what's special about your CBD user market. And you kind of evaluate like what class of the market that you want to target. And that we usually do a deep dive into that before we do the SWOT test. But we're kind of doing this on turbo, so we can just keep going.
So nothing really for funding needs.
Okay, always put something in here. Just put like 5K, because it costs about $5,000 to start a business, like a good one.
Okay.
One that you're going to be serious about. You get a little skin in the game. You put a little bit of investment in there. And so to start a business, let's write down some of the guaranteed things that you need right here. How will you use these funds? And usually this will be building your brand, product testing and production, costs, purchase equipment and product.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So save that. Okay, great. Sales channels. Yes. Okay. So website, local CBD stores, affiliate links. Okay, probably some social media marketing, Google and SEO. I would add those for sure. Google SEO and pay-per-click, PPC. Okay. Marketing activities, YouTube, yes. Instagram, yes. And yes. So, you know, Facebook owns Instagram. So to do quality Facebook, Instagram ads, you have to have a Facebook store and it has to link to your Instagram account, and then you can really push ads. So you'll definitely want to add Facebook Business Manager, because Facebook Business Manager kicks all the ads. Yeah. And Google Shop. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it comes up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'd say continue on that one. Okay, cool. Let's go to forecast. CBD.
So I switched the numbers because my original goal was to, I didn't know it was an estimated number, but $50 for a product. Getting 100 customers would be $5,000 a month on a recurring, subscription.
Okay.
And so I thought 5,000
on subscription base. So you should add more line items to that. So you could have CBD products, in-store CBD products, on the website, CBD product, subscription base.
Okay, so it's not just
different like revenue channels. That would probably be good too, because this is really overhead. It seems like you have like 5 or more different places and different ideas now of what kind of products, right? Like you just said subscription. That was the first time I heard you said subscription base. So is it all subscription website? But then I also saw in there that you're having storefront, wholesale.
Yeah, I could do, you could do just a one-time purchase, or probably, I was thinking about getting a discount or getting perks as you stay on the membership for a longer time, or subscription.
Okay, so like a customer rewards program.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so let's add a revenue stream here, and let's get a little more dialed into the different sales channels that you just said. So let's write subscription base. And that'll just be revenue only.
Recurring.
For reoccurring charges, yeah. And I think you said September or something, right? Is when you would start. So varying amounts. So yeah, each person. So we'd have to calculate like 10 people or a day, or how would you base that? Like you said 5,000 a month. Is that what your target is? 5,000 a month?
Yeah. 100 customers.
100 customers. So that'd only be like $50 a month
for each item. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So 5,000, I guess.
So this is, how many people will sign up?
Right. You just said 100 or
100 every month, or 10 a month until I reach 100, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Fee.
constant. Do you charge upfront fee? No.
Every 1 month. Right. Cool.
Yeah. What's the churn rate? Is that the churn rate? There we go. Say 75%.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's add another revenue line. And let's call this one wholesale distribution. And that would be revenue only. And then, so how many stores are you estimating you're going to keep your product?
You know, I haven't even. I don't know. I have to figure out the total amount of stores. I don't really know how many storefronts sell the CBD or how well they do. You know, I have to talk to my dad about that.
Okay.
Because I was planning more on doing online.
Just put like 2,000 there. Just estimate it. Or maybe 200 or whatever you want. Just put a number, you can adjust it.
Okay.
And then add another one and then do like online sales. And that would be just revenue again. You can do units and all that later when you have like a production. We'll go through some general production and branding, and then you can find out how many ounces per the weight that you're gonna, you know, do the conversions for the number of product out of the weight that you bought.
Okay.
Like you can do that anytime. So you can change these numbers into unit numbers if you want later, to help like price everything out. Because I don't know if you have do you have an idea of how much you're going to charge per bottle or per product?
Yeah. Yeah.
You do know?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So maybe you do want to do
I probably could. Yeah. Units.
Yeah. So that would be online sales. And you were thinking what, 5,000?
Yeah.
And what's the average cost? Or what was the average sale price?
50.
$50?
Yes.
Okay, so you would only have to sell 100. Unit sales, so that would be 100. Yeah. And then that would be 50. Cool. Okay. So that kind of, now you can either, you know, call the CBD products one up there, like miscellaneous CBD goods. Like maybe you want to sell t-shirts, maybe you want to sell like soaps and like other like lotions, topicals, you know, edibles. I don't know. You might, you know, you could break this out into, you know, a bunch of things.
Oh, yeah. Definitely get a list about that. Yeah.
Okay. You see where I'm going with this. You could really get molecular and get really precise with what you want to, the more detail you do on this, the better.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's look at the cash flow button, the top to the right, or yeah. Okay. Okay. Looks like we probably should go back to the profit and loss. Oh yeah, well those margins sure look good. It's our insurance website, licensing, gross profit, revenue. Yeah. So the more work you do on researching and finding out exactly, what the costs are, just add them here. Okay. Okay. So let's go into, go all the way back to pitch, the very first page. Yeah. And go down. Okay. So you have your sales channel, your marketing activities, your financial projections, keep going down. Okay. So milestones and team, key players, partner resources. So let's make some milestones for you, because this is important to keep you kind of like on your goals and like tracking them. So let's add a milestone, and let's say finish business plan. And let's make a date. So today's the 3rd. I'm going to walk you through some of the next parts of the business plan, because right now is you have the investor pitch done. So if there's quite a bit more to complete. So let's set a date for you. When do you think, because let's just say the 15th. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's enough time. That's like 10 days, a little more, 12 days. Okay, and then put your name here. And then hit receive an email reminder.
Oh, that's nice.
And then here you can put live plan completion, investor pitch, and business plan. Investor pitch and business. Okay. Okay, and then add another milestone. And then we're going to call this Legalize My Business. And so have you done any more research on doing the DBA? And so let's go, this Legalize My Business is kind of a process. So let's say you register, we'll put this in the details. It'll be 3 of these, because I think first you need to, 1, identify your doing business as name. So up here under Legalize My Business, put DBA, doing business as. Okay. And then that was going to be $50. So this is going to be your first registry. So it'll be $50, Secretary of State. And that's going to be register my doing business as name. Okay, and then put your name up there. And when do you think you want to do that? By Wednesday?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, and then put your name.
Or,
It's not going to send you an email if you don't add your name. It needs to be on your list of things. It'll send you like a reminder.
Gotcha.
Okay, and then add a milestone. And then this is create my LLC. Okay. And when do you think you'll be ready for that? When to make it legal?
Wednesday, right? Yeah.
Oh, by Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so then here in the details, just put create my LLC agreement. Okay, receive email. And then add milestone. And this is going to be registered for my federal ID number, FEIN. Maybe the following week.
What, the 20th?
Probably more like the 27th if you're going to use me.
Okay.
If you want me to walk you through it, and we'll I'll have you drive and we'll do all the stuff together.
Cool.
Either on the Wednesday or on the Sunday. Yeah. So that'll be IRS registration. And then receive email. You might want to get a reminder for that one too. Okay, Kristen. Oh, let's add a few more later on. Add a milestone. Okay, so what are some of the things that you need to do that you know you have to do for sure to start this business?
I need to order some more ingredients.
Okay, write that there. Order product mix or order ingredients. And this could be like, 6 to 8 weeks or 2 weeks but make sure you're realistic goals. Take it really seriously. So if you really want to do it at the beginning of next month because you're doing the legal stuff and you're just getting it together for now, don't put the pressure on you if you don't have the time and you're not going to do it.
Yeah, it's okay. I need to do it. I need to figure out at least what I'm going to be paying. I'm trying to set up a constant producer. I think I have a contact, but he can only have so much, so I got to see what his limitations are.
So you need to call him.
Yeah.
How hard is that? How hard is that to get a hold of him?
He's pretty busy, but like Monday or Tuesday. Just do Tuesday. Try and get a hold of him tomorrow.
Okay. And what about a website? How far off is that in your future? Like to start?
I would love to. Yeah, I would love to.
Okay, so let's put that like the first week of June. I mean, I could give you some key tools tonight and you could get started, but I won't be able to help you build it. But you could like change the design, mess around with it, upload pictures, look at the shop.
That'd be cool. On GoDaddy.
Yeah. So, but you could probably have it done in, by the first week of June. Okay. And how likely is it that you will sell? Well, yeah, on Instagram, you can do some branding. So maybe also add a milestone to create a logo or create some branding. Something.
Yes. Yeah.
So write that in there. Create a logo or branding for your product. I can show you some cool places where you can get a rad designer do it for you for $5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Right? You digging hard. Did you get it?
No, it's the blood. My son
Oh no.
got me in the nose.
Okay. So I'm going to take you to a couple places really quick, but like put that in here. So by the time your website is built, that you have your logo made already.
Okay.
You have some branding. So that will happen before your website. And you'll have to, you know, register your business name, know what your business name is to, you know.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So that's all going to come pretty fast. Yeah, create logo on Fiverr. Just put Fiverr. I don't know if you know what Fiverr
I love
is.
Fiverr. Yeah, I love
You
Fiverr.
love Fiverr? Yeah,
Yeah.
use Fiverr, man. Fiverr will help you really get a good brand if you know what you're looking for. They have some pretty talented graphic designers on there. I don't know if that's your niche or if you're an artist at all. So if you are, lucky you, because then you won't have to pay somebody.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so now you have some milestones. So it's always good. So let's do team and key roles. Okay, and just add new member. And it will be your name, like your professional name. Like, do people call you Richard, or is it always Ricky?
It's always Ricky. Rarely ever get called Richard.
Okay. Is that your first name?
Richard, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's your when you grow up name. No, I'm just kidding. You know, my cousin Ricky, we still call him Ricky. He's like 58. He'll always be Ricky.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I actually forgot his name was Richard. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, he was named after my uncle, huh?
Yeah,
And then Richard goes by Dick, and I would never remember.
yeah, see?
His
Yeah.
name was Richard. Like, are you going to go by Dick or what?
I've met a few.
Yeah.
They do it proudly.
Dick to Giacomo. Wow, that would be.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll do it one day.
Yeah.
It's inevitable.
That would be fun. Cool. So, oh, your title would be owner, right? And then a little bit about you. Maybe as a, you know, homegrown Oregonian, grows the finest hemp, knows a little bit about Mary Jane. I don't know. You can come back to that, fill it in, but definitely put a little bit about you and a picture. So
Cool.
this is for you only, or let's go to what you can do with this. I'm going to blow your mind here. Actually go to present. Yeah. And then go export. Now, if you have some investors, you can present to them this fine display. Oh, you don't have PowerPoint, huh? You have Word? No?
No. I can.
You don't need it. It's okay. Never mind.
I
Well,
do.
if you ever wanted to do a presentation, you just do that. And then you have the most amazing presentation that will show all your information professionally to any bank, investor, or person of interest.
Right on.
So let's go publish and go publish my pitch. and then click on view your secret webpage. Boom. So this, you could give this link. The presentation one's way better because it has like graphics that fly around and arrows and like, you know, this is who he is and it all flies in all nice. But this is like a, you know, very simple, very clear, black and white map of what your business is. Has different milestones you're working on. You can add partner resources, which would be like, you know, consulting firm, Charity Brown, Now Answer Group, key consultant, you know, maybe investor, your dad, maybe your friend, your partner, people that are going to contribute to the growth of your business. You would put there. Okay, so go back to live plan. So that's the pitch, okay? In general, you have that down pretty good. So now click on plan. Now, this is where, oh, good. So you did come in here and type in here. That's great.
Yeah, a little bit.
Awesome. Good for you. So since MD is legal to 12 countries, it can be sold on the internet. Beautiful. Okay. So the plan, exactly. You want to kind of nail down each one of these areas like you have. So that's super. So go to expectations because that's opportunity. So in the little, yeah, there. And let's talk about the forecast. So right here is where you would kind of put a, you know, commentary, some general words about your profit margins. So you would want to say, let's look at your forecast again, actually. So click on that. And let's look at your profit and loss. Okay, so always 5 key points when you're explaining a financial statement is 1, gross sales. So your gross revenue looks about 43K. And then in 2021, 130K. And then, so your gross profit margin is 94%. I think that's because we haven't completed your direct costs, because your direct costs right there are only $2,595. And I'm thinking that maybe we did do that. Was it 10% total cost for that pound, or how did we get to that? Hemp, yeah. So you put $865. You think you could make $40,000 worth of product?
I need to do the math real quick. Oh, I got it. So there's, let's say, because right now it's 1.2 gram. Let's just say like $4 a gram, because I might get some different product that might be more expensive. That's what it's going for. So if I'm doing 100 bottles, so it'd be 2,000 milligrams. That's 2 grams. So I need about 8,000 a month. What? Oh, that's it. 200 grams. Jeez.
That's easy. That's cake money.
Just 800. Wow. Yeah, it is about 865. That's crazy.
Okay, so we calculated that correctly. But that's for $200,000.
That's just for the, yeah.
So we don't.
No,
That means your revenue isn't enough. Your
no,
revenue.
200,000 milligrams.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So that is right. So your gross profit margin is 94%, which is insanity, but doable. And your net profit margin is 89%, which is like the golden business right here. This is like making gold because
Yeah.
no other business has those good of profit margins.
Yeah, and there's people making more.
Like,
It's crazy.
yeah. That's great. So just know that gross revenue, 43K in 2020, 130K 2021. Your gross profit margins are about 94%. Your net profit margins are 89. So pretty much you're all profit other than 11%. Okay, so let's type that out. That's definitely one that investors would go to, but I would scale those.
Well, I guess miscellaneous is pretty high though.
The miscellaneous, yeah, you'll have to dig deeper into that because that's probably like 100 a month, not 5,000.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And that could be edibles, cookies, soap, whatever. And this is part-time. This was like 2 days a week or something, right?
Yeah.
This is based on a 2-day-a-week production, right? Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. But really, it will take you all your free time to do all the marketing, to get all the customers to be buying online all the time. So maybe you're producing the product 2 days a week, but it's probably like 4 or 5 days a week you're actually going to have to be filling orders and
I gotta packaging shit,
payments and packaging and right. Coolio. And so like 2021, I would double that and then triple 2022 because you don't want to just be working marginally. If you can really make 85% on your dollar, then you're going to want to invest a lot more time into this once it's going and you have a winner. So I don't see you for, being stagnant for 3 years and just kind of doing it. If it's working and you're really making good money, I would say that these sales will double every year then.
Yeah.
So I would go back in there and make all that times 2 and then 2022 make 21 times 2.
How do you do that?
We have to go back into edit the the revenue, go back into where the revenue, and instead of revenue here, go into the line item again, the miscellaneous, and let's just there. Nope. It must be varying amounts over time. Here we go. There. So you would go into 2021 and plug in 85 or what? Oh, that's just that one line item. That's the miscellaneous. So
it's 100.
100. So 200, and then 2022 would be 400. Yeah, and then do that for each one so you can show the growth. Varying amounts over time. You had it.
What? This one.
You had it under signups.
Oh.
And then varying amount, yeah.
That's 10. Was it subscription?
That should have been 10 a
Oh,
month.
this is the customers. That's me. See if they got it. There we go. Charges. Okay. Oh, no. That's the unit price. Do
And there.
still not. It's just kind of crazy to think about.
I know, but now's the time to think big and set, you know, high standards for yourself. So, you know, even if you get halfway there, that's better than setting a low standard and getting.
Mhm.
Boom. Oh. Oh, it's the online. Because you can 10x online sales in 1 year.
What was it?
Yeah, do 10 for me. Yeah. Why is that? What happened?
Should have started out at 20.
I think it's sales. Very. Oh no, that's cool. Oh my God, why is it annoying? It's so annoying. Your dad must be in there. Isn't he? Al, are you over there?
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
Where are you?
Active fine.
I was in the car driving, so I didn't want it to be a ton of noise. But now I just got in the house. Why? Are you guys having some audio trouble?
Oh no, it was just kind of echoing is all. It was weird.
Oh, yeah. No, I got muted though.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
It's going good though.
It is.
Yeah.
Some big leaps
It's
here.
pretty exciting. I'm excited for them. So it's fantastic.
Yeah, me too. We got some goals. We got some benchmarks. Is gonna put the pedal, to the metal, step on the gas, get going
Oh yeah.
with his dream business. Looks like a profitable one.
Still not. What the?
There we go. That's the real money. The $1 million right there. There you go. Always reach for that 7 figures. You get $2,500 a month, fine. It's okay.
It's the unit.
Okay, we can always come back to this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, do you want here? Let me
Can you?
stop clicking, and I wish I could click on this. But let's. Okay, well, it's back to now. It's 60. But you want this to. Okay, so let's click on online sales, and then go to unit, and then varying amounts. And then 2021, 200, 400, and then save. There. But that's quite a bit less. But that's, why is that? I thought it was at 20. How did it get down to 10? Oh, because you, oh, that's probably realistic if you're going to start in September.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So September, October, so like 3 or 4 months.
Why is that so low? I don't know.
So you're, yeah, because that was supposed to be 5,000, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
100 customers.
fix that. Click there
Okay.
again. Signups. It's under the value, so the charges, I think, is where, because that's right, because you want to, yeah.
Yeah, 50 per. Yeah, that's not bad.
But oh, constant price, no fee, every month. Okay, yeah, so that's right. So what happened to the value? Maybe
100 customers, and then
100, yeah, and then 400. That's better,
okay, yeah.
more realistic. But still, I think online sales is so low for an entire year. I think if you had your store dialed in,
Yeah, and that's just for the whole year.
okay, like, that might be a month.
Yeah, this should be a month. Why? What's on?
Yeah, 200 times 50. It's not.
That's 10,000. It should be 5,000
So
a
why is
year. It should be 5,000 a month, but it's just coming up 5,000 a year.
5,000 a month?
Oh, is it not?
Oh yeah, you need to. There you go.
Is that
And
it?
now you need to make that four. That now change that to 800 and then 1600. 2021. 800. Yeah.
1,600 customers.
And that's across the nation. That's more like what you're doing business there, is to hit those
Gotcha.
numbers,
That's
right?
crazy. Yeah.
I mean, it's a whole different ball game. Obviously, we didn't. We need to hit your. So let's just say your subscription-based majority. So let's go into your expenses and see if we did it by percentage. Hopefully they all adjusted if we did this right by percentage. Okay. Click, and we want actually your direct cost. Go click on the direct cost.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so it did. So it adjusted, but based on percentage for your hemp. But you think that's really possible? $2,500 in hemp to create $100,000 worth of subscription products. So that would be 100,000.
No way. Not for, especially not for the whole year. No way.
So let's adjust that. Because that's based on 2% of your overall revenue, but maybe it's like 5. $7,000, because you're saying 865 for 10,000. Or 800. No. Well, we can play with these numbers all day. So I want you to really, when you have time, go through this. And you hear Jen? She's somebody. Hi, Sal.
Hi.
Yeah. So let's go back into your plan, because we can really dial into these numbers. We could need to have you have a spreadsheet. Do you have Excel on your computer?
I don't. My work email does though, which I could.
Or you can use,
transfer it to Google Drive or something.
Yeah. Google Docs.
Yeah. Google Sheets, I think. Yeah.
Google Sheets, yeah, because I could give you a spreadsheet that has like product, number of product, markup, and you can kind
Oh,
of.
that'd be great.
It's easier because then you can just reference it. You only have to do it one time, and then you can just change the number on how many you sell, and it adjusts your revenue.
That's
And
nice.
usually in my course, I do a budgeting class where we build out the spreadsheet.
It's just got a bunch of formulas in it.
Yeah. So we can do that later when you're getting really like closer to launching, when you really need your pricing metrics like really dialed in, because you're going to start putting your product online and like setting everything up. Then we can do that part.
Okay.
Okay. So okay, expectations. Okay, so let's go back into forecast and go edit. No, yeah, no, yeah. The words, we're gonna edit the words. This is what you had up. So you can say the gross sale first year, 43K, with doubling second year and then quadrupling the third year. Approximately 90% gross profit margins.
Is that 84?
That's going to be 90% gross profit margin. 90% gross profit.
Okay.
And 80% net profit margins. And room to grow. Yeah, lots of room to grow. But your profit margins will hopefully stay the same. Okay, very summary of it. You can always add more. And then financing needed. Do you have capital? Or do you need a $10,000 line of credit?
That was something, so that was one question I had. How soon? I just need, what, a month's revenue of my LLC to get a credit line at a bank?
Or
how, yeah.
one? Yeah, probably 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can take out a loan to start a business right now on your own.
My personal is not the greatest. No, it's not going to happen.
So just so debt free, then you're going to do it with your own capital. You're going to find your own funding.
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. So opportunity. Okay.
Ooh.
So problem worth solving, target market and segment, competition. You've already done this, summarize this on the pitch. So now we just need to kind of elaborate. So edit in there real quick. We can just put some words so describe the key problem. So making the CBD market more affordable for the people that need it. Little Zika.
Yes. Uh-oh. He woke up and weren't there. Oh, it's okay. Sit down. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Okay.
Hi, cutie, cutie. Hi. Hi. Hi, cutie, cutie. Hi. Hi, Z. Did you wake up?
No.
You didn't wake up?
No.
Oh, no. What's the matter?
No.
Yeah, we're building business, okay? Making the CBD market more affordable for the people who need it. Okay, so I think that's good. Okay, our solution, edit. Our solution is more affordable and better quality. Utilizing e-commerce. You can go back and learn that more, but I would just. Okay, then you're going to research SWOT test for alternatives. We offer a better quality and more affordable product than our competitors.
Oh, your mic was cutting in and out. Your microphone was cutting in and out.
Oh, okay. Current alternate. So our product offers a more affordable and quality. Our product offers a more affordable and quality production that beats our competitors in these ways. And then ... And then you can come back in there and fill it in. And then our advantages. So this is the SWOT. Okay, so just put SWOT, S-W-O-T. There you go. And you'll know that you need to do your strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So you'll find, so it used to be, there's two SWOTs. There's S-W-O-T and there's S-W-A-T, which is advantages. So opportunities and advantages are kind of like the same thing. So by opportunity, you can put advantage as well. Okay, and then execution. Okay, now this is where you get really down to the details. So your marketing plan, like most marketing plans are like 24 pages long, but what we're going to do is like a e-commerce one. So it can be a lot kind of leaner and meaner because plus you can just keep building off this. So you can make it as long or short as you want. But right here, I would put the marketing plan consists of one logo and branding, website, product, and marketing channels such as social media, Google, SEO, Yahoo, Bing, and World Commerce. Yeah. And then you can go into detail. So this is where you would break out each one of these. So the marketing, this marketing plan, the logo design is blah, blah, blah. Blue swoop with green leaves. And we're using the font legendary and the color green emerald. Like you really want to like describe it down to, you know, why it's unique. And the, you know, website, what platform are you going to use? You're going to do e-commerce. You're going to sell this, and this. You're going to use merchant service, auto payments, and PayPal.
Mommy.
And, you know, you're going to use all the marketing channels, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat, Google, and describe them and what kinds of contents. You're going to develop your own content. You're going to take all your own pictures. You're going to invest in video ads,
Mhm.
and you're going to create video ads, custom, in-house, or whatever you decide, right?
Right.
Video is king, so you'll want to always spend a lot of time on video, because video, you know, production, videoing you making the product, videoing someone putting the product on or ingesting it is always going to sell better than just saying it.
Okay.
So that's where you would just really go to town, like what kind of website do you want, what kind of graphic, you know, just really know. And then keywords, target market. Who is your target market? So you'll want to really like dial into target market niche, because you could say anybody who uses CBD, but then there's a lot of competition where everybody is advertising to everybody that uses CBD. So the more focused you get on your niche, so maybe you want to target, you know, I don't know, like just women. I know you don't, but let's say just women with back pain. And so women with back pain, there's thousands of them everywhere. Okay. But that's a specialized niche. Or then you would know how to drive your marketing dollars. You would know how to drive your ad campaigns. You would know what content to deliver to them. So really think about a niche. Like if you can, even though yes, CBD is a special niche, but there's a niche within that niche that you can target that will make you so rich if you can connect with them on a message level.
Okay.
So yeah. So just, I would spend some time on that, because that's part of the program, is really launching that. And you have to know what they do, where they shop, how old are they, you know, what do they do on their days off, you know, where are they shopping, where are they, because then you can target your ads to target them, like AI, you know, like, oh, there's a person that fits your ads perfectly, and then they put your ads in front of them. So really dialing into that is important. The details, even though they may seem, and I'll give you a worksheet to do that on. Actually, let's go for a second. I was going to have you go into the Now Answer group, the Business Accelerator. This is where the actual course materials are. If you needed more information about any of this, you're kind of diving into it. And I'm helping you review it, but usually I have you fill out some of these forms over here. Like the week one niche definition workshop worksheet. And also your dream life worksheet. So you kind of have your why, because that's what we really focus on a lot, is why. First, why do you want to be a business owner? You know, it's more than you just want to pain. It's that you want to create a good life. You want to have enough money, right? You want to have money for Zeke. You want to have a place to have a business that you can.
Mommy.
So the niche definition worksheet like lists 5 niches you know that are passionate about CBD, which you did. So but it was kind of broad, right? So I'm going to send you this worksheet. I hope this helps you.
Yeah, I can do those at work and I just print them out. Yeah.
Yeah, or you could just type in it, or, you know, write it out, or or print it. Oh, let me share it too.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
It would be cool if you do the dream life worksheet, because I think that would help you kind of inspire you to, you know, really envision what your perfect life is, what your dream life is. Like if you could have everything and your business just blew up, like what would that look like? So you can conceptualize it in your head. So it kind of helps you accelerate. I'm going to send. Okay. Okay, let's go. I'm going to stop sharing now. You can go back to your sharing, please. Okay, so marketing done. Say I'm done. Okay, sales plan. Yeah, so same thing here. So sales plan would be, how are you going to get the product off the shelf and into your customer's hand? So really think about that. Sales plan 1 would be online sales, creating sales campaigns online, distributing product all over the US, having wholesale clients that own retail stores that order high quantity at a lower cost. So yeah, the wholesale clients, purchasing quantity, and then really dial into that, because the sales plan, so you really need to think about how you're going to execute that. So how are you going to get the sales? And that would be utilizing your sales channels, your 5,000, marketing spend, and targeting your market.
That is a lot. It's gonna be word of mouth.
Yeah, friends and family always. That's where you can talk about, renting the kitchen and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe it's longer, but anyway. Yeah, and your inventory. Where are you gonna store your inventory? Okay.
So I figured I could just, I'll have to find out specifically, but I think I can make everything in the kitchen and then package at home as long as it's all done, you know, as long as it's all filled and mixed and formulated in the kitchen. So I'll save me money on my time.
Okay, Sam, done. Technology. So do you need any special technology?
No software for now.
No extractor? No production, labeling, bottling, container things?
Labels, yes. I gotta figure out what I want the labels to be, because I know we actually use this online labeling tool called Maestro at work. I'm really familiar with the layout. And they have a bunch of different stickers on there, different sizes, different textures and whatnot.
Oh, so Maestro, is that a technology thing?
Yeah, it's a website. Photoshop, really, or just Adobe.
Okay.
Let's do. Oh, that's where it is. Okay. Yeah. Cool. What about your cool? Okay. I'm gonna take it off. Okay. Take it off.
Perfect. Just keep adding to that if you can, and the costs, and because that eventually we need to put that on your balance sheet in your financial, unless you have that already.
Daddy,
Yes, baby.
Mommy,
Yeah, we're leaving pretty soon, okay?
yeah,
You want to go watch something?
yeah, Mommy,
Okay, now hit company.
Mommy,
How about I get you something to eat?
Ownership and structure.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes,
So this is where you're going to put, you know, if you're going to have a partnership, LLC, limited liability.
no,
I'll get you some. Come on.
no, no,
Okay. We're just getting started with the business. That's about it, okay?
Mm-hmm. I would put single member LLC.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you can, you know, fill in those. And then let's just do download. Go up to download. All download PDF. Open in PDF. Yeah. Okay. So it's 20 pages. So this is, you can save that and export it and like review it in your words, and very thorough, thought through plan. And like you're kind of off track, you can just remind yourself, you know, what your game plan is. The more that you spend on this and get detailed, it'll keep you on track to follow through. Because this shows that you've really spent time, you know, laying the foundation and thinking through all the complex things that it's going to take. So you can save this as your first one. You can print it and then handwrite on it the areas that you want to correct, you want to add more, or just keep like an actual manual live copy around so you can pull it out, read it, write little notes, things you forgot, things you want to add. You know, if you completed it, kind of, you know, it'll keep you perpetuating forward.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I'm going to keep that in my bag. Probably get a folder for it.
And the pitch too. So the pitch is just a summary of this 20 pages. But so the pitch could be on the first 2 pages and then print this, and then you have your whole investor packet. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So I think if plan. So this program connects to QuickBooks, which is, you know, your accounting system. So when you start generating sales, it'll start booking and processing the payments, and then you can also pay your bills out of it. So after your website's built and your production is all built, then you connect this, and then we put your budget in and your metrics, and then it tells you when you're out of sync or when you're right in line, and it will communicate with your actual numbers versus like your budget or forecast numbers. So like, well, let's say this really takes off and you're making, you know, $600,000 a year, and you want some investors because then you need to make a lot more product, so then you need your own production facility. Then you'll need this for sure. This is exactly what they ask for. The banks will need that whole report. They'll want your investor pitch, they want to see historic numbers and things like that. But it's so good that you have this right now. So I think it's been 90 minutes, and I wanted to get you started on GoDaddy. So let's go there, GoDaddy.com, because I think it would be good for you to kind of, it's cheap enough that you can just kind of play around with it for a while to like test it. So go, because you can sign up for free right now. So yeah, just sign up, start free. Yeah, see, so you're
okay.
So now this is design mode. And on the other, so over here and add a section to the right, this is the navigator bar. You can either click anywhere in the window or add a section up here. See where it's at? Yeah, it's like in blue, kind of down right there. Yeah. So you can add this. So add online store, add appointment, add blog, add photo gallery, add add PayPal button, add audio, video. So just know that you can add all these things to your site.
Wow.
Yes. So play around with that. You have 30 days for free. You can just put images, add as much as you want in there, and you know, kind of get creative with it. And then we'll circle back, and also go Fiverr. So go Fiverr and get someone for $5, 10, 12, 15, maybe $20 to make you a cool logo. So what do you usually get off Fiverr?
I look for artists, you know, people
you look
doing like live instruments and whatnot. Yeah. I've been looking around at logo design too.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so Fiverr, and then you can play around in GoDaddy for your business name, because you'll want to probably make your business name, your .com, your business name .com. So you can do that in GoDaddy, because you can get your custom domain name, which you're going to have to buy.
Okay, so I can get a domain through them, and they're a web host, correct?
They'll host, and you can buy your name. So,
Okay.
yeah. So play around on that. Think you can use your, you know, creative side of, you know, OregonCBD.com if it's taken, or, you know, CBDonline.com, or, you know, you could come up with, you know, something. You just check and see if it's available.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we'll meet again. So you'll have the rest of your business plan dialed in. You'll be starting, hopefully you'll do the niche definition worksheet, so you can really dial in to your CBD niche and find a group that you know your ads will resonate with, whether it's men, women, co-ed, people in pain, people who have anxiety, some maybe, you know, someone that connects with your story. If you're thinking of using yourself as branding, how does CBD help you? Or something, you know, maybe you just want to target a certain age group, you know, maybe you want to target dads, you know. It's really good to have a super good target market. It will save you hundreds and thousands of dollars on advertising.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Make sure they're worth it.
Yeah, and that you know that your ads are talking to somebody. Someone's, you know, and they're gonna buy your product. Cool. So yeah, that is it for today, and I'll check back in with you about Wednesday if you're ready to like walk through some of your daddy and see if you have your logo, and we can start designing your brand and putting things into action online even before you have all your legal stuff worked out. So, and if you're ready on Wednesday, we can register your DBA. If in the meantime you found out what your .com name is, which will probably help decide what your doing business as name is.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Thanks so much again.
You're welcome. Have a good rest of your evening.
You too.
Bye, Charity.
Bye, Sal. Let's get together soon.
All right, sounds good.
Okay. Follow back.